Hello, my friend. Last night, in a quiet neighborhood much like yours or mine, a 71-year-old man went to bed after an ordinary day. He had dinner with his family, laughed with his grandchildren, and kissed his wife goodnight. There were no signs that anything was wrong. No chest pain, no shortness of breath, just a regular evening, the kind we all hope for. But when morning came, he didn't wake up. His passing left everyone stunned. How could someone who seemed so alive just hours before slip away without warning? Was it truly inevitable? Or was there something, perhaps small but critical, that could have made a difference? The truth is, as we age, our bodies change in ways that aren't always obvious. Things we once did without a second thought, a heavy meal at night, an extra blanket on a chilly evening, can quietly become risks we never saw coming. Small habits, especially those around bedtime, can have a powerful impact on our heart, our brain, and our chances of waking up healthy each morning. It's a sobering thought, but it's also empowering. Because once we recognize the dangers, we can take action to protect ourselves and the people we love. Today, I'm going to share 4 bedtime habits that seniors must avoid. Some of these might surprise you. Some might be things you've done for years, believing they were harmless. But by the end of this video, you'll have the knowledge to make simple, life-saving changes to your nighttime routine, changes that could mean the difference between waking up strong or facing a silent, unexpected threat. Stay with me, because the last habit we'll discuss is one that most people over 70 are still doing every night, without realizing the danger. Let's begin this important journey together. When we are young, the body has an incredible ability to recover from late nights, heavy meals, or restless sleep. But after 70, the game changes entirely. Our bodies, though still strong in spirit, become more delicate in ways that aren't always visible, and bedtime becomes one of the most critical moments for our health. First, metabolism slows significantly with age. The energy your body once burned quickly now takes much longer to process. A heavy meal late at night can sit in your stomach for hours, forcing your heart and digestive system to work overtime while you should be resting. Instead of deep, restorative sleep, your body stays on high alert, struggling to manage food breakdown, blood sugar levels, and blood pressure regulation all at once. The cardiovascular system also undergoes changes that make nighttime riskier. Arteries tend to stiffen with age, and the heart has to push harder to circulate blood throughout the body. Small nighttime disruptions, like indigestion, dehydration, or poor oxygen levels during sleep, can trigger heart arrhythmias, spikes in blood pressure, or even lead to strokes and heart attacks in the middle of the night, all without any warning. Sleep architecture also changes dramatically. After 70, the brain produces less melatonin, the hormone responsible for promoting deep sleep. Seniors spend less time in restorative sleep stages, meaning the body has fewer opportunities to repair blood vessels, stabilize brain chemistry, and strengthen the immune system overnight. If sleep is repeatedly interrupted, by needing to urinate, by feeling too hot, or by struggling to breathe, this can compound into serious health consequences over time. Temperature regulation becomes another hidden danger. Unlike in younger years, older adults do not sweat as effectively, nor do they feel temperature extremes as keenly. A room that feels cozy at bedtime can cause dangerous overheating by early morning, silently straining the heart, thickening the blood, and even increasing the risk of clot formation. Mild nighttime dehydration is common, but even mild dehydration makes blood more viscous, burdening the heart further. Breathing efficiency also declines naturally with age. Throat muscles weaken, lung elasticity decreases, and the airway becomes more vulnerable to collapse during sleep. This is why sleeping in the wrong position, particularly flat on the back, becomes riskier. The airway can become partially blocked, reducing oxygen supply to the heart and brain throughout the night. Even if you don't snore loudly or feel breathless, the hidden stress on your system can add up, night after night, leading to cognitive decline, memory loss, and a greater risk of sudden cardiac events. All these systems, digestion, circulation, breathing, sleep cycles, temperature control, are intricately connected. At 30 or 40, a late-night burger or an extra cup of tea might not matter. But at 70 and beyond, the body no longer tolerates these small insults without consequence. What once seemed minor can now tip the scales toward serious illness, or worse, silent death during sleep. The powerful truth is this: knowledge is your ally. When you understand how your aging body functions at night, you can make small, smart changes that honor the care it needs. You can create a nighttime environment that strengthens your heart, sharpens your mind, protects your independence, and welcomes you safely into a new morning. In the next sections, we'll uncover the 4 specific nighttime habits seniors must avoid, and the easy steps you can take to enjoy safer, deeper, more restorative sleep for years to come. Stay with me, your life and health are worth every moment of this attention. 1. Eating heavy meals too late at night. One of the most overlooked but dangerous habits after 70 is eating heavy meals too close to bedtime. It's easy to fall into an evening gathering, a late dinner, a favorite dish enjoyed a little too late. But what feels like a small indulgence can quietly become a serious health hazard as we age. Our digestive system slows significantly after 70. Food that once moved smoothly through our system now lingers longer, demanding more effort from the stomach, intestines, and even the heart. When you eat a large, heavy meal late in the evening, your body must shift its energy toward digestion, instead of preparing for deep, restorative sleep. This keeps your heart rate elevated and your body in a state of low-grade stress throughout the night. Eating late can also trigger acid reflux, a condition where stomach acid creeps up into the esophagus. Not only can this cause discomfort, coughing, and disrupted sleep, but over time, it can weaken the airway muscles and increase the risk of aspiration pneumonia, a dangerous lung infection for seniors. Additionally, late-night eating can spike blood sugar levels, especially for those with diabetes or prediabetes, putting extra strain on the body when it should be resting and healing. Imagine lying down with a full stomach, your digestive system working overtime, your heart pumping faster, and your sleep repeatedly disrupted. Night after night, this silent stress adds up, increasing your risk for heart attacks, strokes, and metabolic disorders. The solution is simple but powerful: finish your last meal at least 3 to 4 hours before bedtime. If you need something small, choose a light, easily digestible snack like a few almonds, a banana, or a cup of chamomile tea. This small shift can help your body rest, heal, and wake up ready for another beautiful day. 2. Drinking too much liquid before bed. Staying hydrated is essential for health at any age. But after 70, drinking too much liquid, especially in the evening, can quietly become a hidden threat to both your sleep and your safety. As we grow older, the bladder naturally weakens and the kidneys continue filtering fluids at night. The result? Even a modest glass of water, tea, or juice before bed can lead to multiple trips to the bathroom overnight. Each time you rise, you're not just disturbing your sleep, you're putting yourself at greater risk for something far more serious: nighttime falls. When you wake suddenly to use the restroom, your blood pressure may not have time to adjust properly as you stand up. This condition, known as postural hypotension, can cause sudden dizziness, lightheadedness, or even fainting. It only takes one misstep in the dark to suffer a devastating injury like a broken hip, head trauma, or worse, outcomes that too often steal away independence from seniors. But that's not the only danger. Frequent waking during the night disrupts your sleep cycle, tricking your brain into thinking morning has arrived. Your body's production of melatonin, the hormone responsible for deep, healing sleep, becomes confused. Over time, poor sleep quality can weaken your immune system, increase blood pressure, and even accelerate cognitive decline, setting the stage for memory loss or dementia. The solution isn't to stop drinking fluids, it's to drink smarter. Aim to consume most of your liquids earlier in the day, tapering off by late afternoon. In the evening, if you're thirsty, sip lightly rather than drinking a full glass. And avoid caffeinated beverages, which act as diuretics and make the problem worse. Small adjustments here can mean safer nights, and sharper, stronger mornings ahead. 3. Sleeping in a room that's too warm. A cozy, warm bedroom might sound inviting, especially on chilly nights. But after 70, sleeping in a room that's too warm can silently put your health in danger, even if you feel comfortable at first. As we age, our body's natural ability to regulate temperature weakens. We sweat less efficiently, and our internal cooling systems don't respond as quickly. If your bedroom is too warm, your body struggles to maintain a safe internal temperature while you sleep. Instead of resting, your heart works harder to cool you down, placing unnecessary strain on an already aging cardiovascular system. The risks don't stop there. Sleeping too warm can cause mild dehydration without you even realizing it. Dehydration thickens the blood, raising the risk of clots, strokes, and heart attacks, serious dangers for seniors, especially during the vulnerable nighttime hours. You may wake up feeling groggy, sweaty, or slightly out of breath, subtle signs that your body has been struggling all night long. Think of someone like Frank, a 74-year-old retiree who loved a cozy bedroom and thick quilts. Night after night, he would wake up restless, drenched in sweat, and exhausted in the morning. What Frank didn't know was that his warm sleeping environment was quietly disrupting his deep sleep cycles and stressing his heart. The solution is simple and powerful: keep your bedroom between 60 and 67 degrees Fahrenheit. Choose light, breathable blankets and moisture-wicking sleepwear. Open a window slightly or use a small fan for air circulation. These small adjustments can dramatically improve sleep quality, reduce cardiovascular strain, and help you wake up feeling refreshed, alert, and full of life. A cooler room could be one of the easiest, most powerful gifts you give yourself every single night. 4. Sleeping in the wrong position. Most people don't give a second thought to how they sleep. As long as they're comfortable, it seems fine. But after 70, the position you sleep in can have serious consequences for your heart, your breathing, and your circulation. As we age, muscle tone in the throat and chest naturally weakens, and lung function declines. If you sleep flat on your back, gravity causes your tongue and soft tissues to fall backward, partially blocking your airway. This can lead to a condition called obstructive sleep apnea, a dangerous problem where breathing repeatedly stops and starts throughout the night. You may not even realize it's happening. But over time, sleep apnea silently strains the heart, increases blood pressure, and raises the risk of heart attacks and sudden cardiac events. Even without diagnosed sleep apnea, sleeping on your back or even your right side can make circulation less efficient. It can place pressure on the heart, contribute to fluid buildup in the lungs, and slowly weaken your heart over time, an especially concerning risk for seniors already managing high blood pressure or heart disease. Take Robert, a 76-year-old man who always slept on his back. His wife noticed he would sometimes gasp for air at night, but he brushed it off as normal aging. When he finally spoke to his doctor, he learned his sleeping position was a major factor in his fatigue, memory issues, and nighttime heart strain. Experts recommend sleeping on your left side. This position improves circulation, eases the heart's workload, and reduces the risk of acid reflux. To help stay in place, use a supportive body pillow. Elevating your head slightly with a quality pillow can also help maintain open airways. This simple change in sleeping position could protect your heart, improve your breathing, and help you wake up stronger each day. When we think back to the 71-year-old man we spoke of earlier, a man who spent his final evening surrounded by family, laughter, and simple routines, it reminds us how fleeting and precious life truly is. His story could have been any of ours. No signs of illness. No cries for help. Just a quiet passing in the night, leaving behind a wave of shock and grief for those who loved him. It's heartbreaking. But it's also a wake-up call, a powerful reminder that even the smallest daily choices matter, especially as we age. The habits we discussed today, eating heavy meals too late, drinking too much liquid before bed, sleeping in an overly warm room, and resting in the wrong position, seem so ordinary. So harmless. Yet beneath their surface, they hold the power to tip the delicate balance of our health. These aren't just casual mistakes. They are silent risks that build up over time, often unnoticed, until they result in something sudden and irreversible. But knowing this doesn't have to fill us with fear. It should fill us with hope. Because the moment we become aware, we gain the ability to change. Knowledge gives us choices. We can choose to honor our aging bodies, not by fearing them, but by supporting them, nurturing them, and protecting them with small but mighty acts of care. You don't have to change everything overnight. Even a single adjustment, finishing dinner a few hours earlier, sipping water more mindfully, setting the thermostat a little cooler, shifting to sleep on your left side, can set off a ripple of healing throughout your entire system. Every evening becomes an opportunity to nourish your heart, strengthen your brain, and build a future of more vibrant mornings. Imagine waking up without that nagging grogginess, without the nighttime sweats, without the dizziness that makes getting out of bed feel risky. Imagine greeting the sunrise with steadiness in your step, a clear mind, and a heart that feels strong and ready for the day. That future is not out of reach. It begins with the choices you make tonight. The story of the man who didn't wake up can serve as a reminder, but it doesn't have to be your story. You have the power to protect your health. To live wisely, fully, and beautifully, one night at a time. And it all starts with awareness, and the courage to care for yourself in the ways that matter most. Stay with me, because in the next part, I'll show you exactly how to turn these insights into simple actions you can start using tonight. Tonight, you have a choice, a powerful, life-affirming choice. You can carry on with the same old habits, hoping for the best. Or you can take a small, intentional step toward a stronger, healthier future. I encourage you to pick just one change tonight. Don't overwhelm yourself trying to do everything at once. Small steps lead to lasting victories. Maybe you decide to eat dinner a little earlier, giving your body the time it needs to digest peacefully before bed. Maybe you adjust your evening routine, tapering your fluid intake so you can sleep through the night without the dangerous risk of nighttime falls. Maybe you lower your thermostat a few degrees and swap heavy blankets for lighter ones, helping your heart and body rest deeply. Or maybe you make a conscious decision to sleep on your left side, supporting your circulation and easing the load on your heart. Whatever you choose, trust that it matters. These small shifts can build a foundation of better sleep, stronger mornings, and more vibrant years ahead. Your health is not just about avoiding illness, it's about protecting your independence, your joy, and your ability to wake up and fully live each beautiful day you're given. If you found today's video helpful, I invite you to subscribe to our channel, Elder Spark, where we share life-changing advice designed to help you live longer, stronger, and with greater peace of mind. Don't forget to click the notification bell, so you never miss a new video. And I would love to hear from you. What one habit will you focus on changing tonight? Please share your thoughts in the comments. Your experiences inspire others more than you realize. Together, through small, wise choices, we can protect what matters most, our lives, our loved ones, and the many mornings still waiting for us. Let's quickly recap what we covered today. After the age of 70, bedtime habits matter more than ever. We talked about the dangers of eating heavy meals too late, drinking too much liquid before bed, sleeping in a room that's too warm, and sleeping in the wrong position. Each of these habits, while seemingly harmless, can silently increase the risk of heart issues, strokes, falls, and poor sleep quality. But the good news is that small, thoughtful changes, finishing dinner earlier, hydrating wisely, cooling your bedroom, and sleeping on your left side, can make a powerful difference. Tonight is your opportunity to protect your future. Start with one change, and watch how your nights, and your mornings, become stronger, safer, and more refreshing. Thank you for being here. Stay well, sleep well, and I'll see you in the next video.